Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Blue. I'm the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Citi Bank is saying that the Bitcoin is ready to getting mainstream, and I think this is a major statement from a bank. The second news is all about that already 42 companies holding 1.3 million Bitcoin worth of 65 billion US dollar. And this is a very big number. And the third news is all about that the New York Attorney General is saying that play by the rules or we will shut you down. And this is a message to the crypto industry. So all this in today's video. And don't forget to educate yourself. And one way to do it is to check out our daily videos, because I put these videos on YouTube every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, I keep you up to date. The only thing you have to do, like the video so it gets to more people, and then subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe, bell button, and then all. And then you're going to get the notification as soon as video gets on YouTube by Blockchain Bloom, and I put these videos, as I said, every weekday here. And also very important that you can educate yourself also with us. You know, under the video, if you check out the links, there are very useful links. For instance, a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. But there's another course and many useful stuff, so worth to check it out. And now let's move on to the market. And we can see now that Bitcoin actually in the last 24 hours went up more than 4%. It's right now at 49,014 US dollar. Ethereum also went up 7%, 1,568 US dollar. When we're looking at the top gainers, we have Badger DAO, 39%. Then we have Theta Fuel, 36%, Engine Coin, 35%. And many other ones, again, very nice gains in the top 100. When we're looking at the top losers, then we have ZK Swap, 9% down, Phantom 7% down, but it went up very nicely recently. And then we have Cardano. Of course, yesterday was the launch of this mainnet, and usually as it goes, before it's happening in the waiting period, you know, the price goes up, and when it's happened finally, then it's going a bit sideways, going down. So this is actually what's happening, 4% down, but nothing serious, to be honest with you. And then let's move on to the first. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to show you guys, which definitely demonstrate Bitcoin very well. And first I saw this video here, Ivan on Tech Channel, he showed it, and I share it to you guys because I think it's a very great one. So check it out, Bitcoin Explained. So you can see here is this guy who actually got something here. Put in one. Oh, more things are coming out. So now is the time, okay, put more money into old coins because they're doubling, they're tripling. Yeah, great. Let's check it out. Wow, things are working. So we are getting to the stage of euphoria, right? When you think anything can happen to you. And of course, all in guys, because I'm doubling, tripling, and whatever I get, more in. And this is how it works. Yeah, time is over. I think it was also a great video, explained it very well, how greedy people are. And finally, then they get nothing. You have to learn. And of course, it's not necessarily going to Bitcoin, because maybe Bitcoin, you know, it has a great value in long term. But when you're looking at altcoins, then it's definitely this the case, because many times when they reach their all-time high and they go down, many of them never come back. And this is what can happen to you. Okay, so be careful. This is the whole point. Right. And now let's move on to the first news, which is all about that the Citi Bank is saying that Bitcoin is ready to get mainstream. And this is a great statement, a major statement from a bank. So yes, what we can see is that more and more institutions and actually banks supporting Bitcoin, which is actually crazy when we're looking at the back, even back to the beginning of last year. You have never heard things like that. In 2017, you couldn't even imagine it, right? And now, look, we have this year. Bitcoin poised for massive transformation into mainstream, Citi is saying. Bitcoin could be at the start of massive transformation into mainstream and on the path to become a currency of choice for international trade, according to the leading investment bank Citi, which noted that cryptocurrencies metric rise in value in recent years and growing interest from institutional investors as potentially setting the stage for widespread success. Citi analysts said that the world's most popular currency was at the tipping point between widespread adoption or speculative impulsion. Bitcoin's growing use as a payment tool that increasing availability of digital wallets and institutional interest from the likes of Tesla and MasterCard have all helped buoy confidence in the cryptocurrency and could see it become the leading medium for international trade in the future, Citi is saying. So, bottom line, even banks are now realizing how important Bitcoin could be. And now it was great to point it out that actually there was, at the edge a little bit to get really a widespread adoption, or is it a speculative asset? And is it like a scam or something fake thing? But now it's looking that it's going on the side a bit more than now more and more people believe that actually it is time for the widespread adoption and getting mainstream. And these are clear, great signs when these coming from banks, from international institutions, from the Wall Street. So finally, it's not against Bitcoin, not against cryptocurrency. They are actually saying that there is a great chance now to get these things all mainstream. Also, however, it's important, there are a number of risks and obstacles that could see Bitcoin bubble burst. The analysts warned, and widespread change to the market would be required for Bitcoin to be adopted more widely. So what I'm saying so many times, if Bitcoin is not getting giant, major, then it's just not working. So this kind of 1 trillion market cap where we are about, and we passed it already, and then the price dropped, and actually it came down a little bit. But actually, this has to increase, and it has a very great chance in this bull market that it will go up. It should go bigger and bigger, and even the whole cryptocurrency market cap, so everybody can take it serious. This will be very important. But I think this is a very important statement coming from the bank, actually from Citi Bank this time. The second news is all about that already 42 companies hold 1.3 million Bitcoin, right now worth of 65 billion US dollar. So yes, we do know that many companies are interested in Bitcoin now. Many of them are just standing at the sidelines and watching and waiting for the right minute. On the other hand, there are several companies, as we know, such like MicroStrategy, Square, Tesla, and so on and so forth, who already decided that, okay, let's put some company money into Bitcoin. And as you can see here in this article, Bitcoin balance sheet is right now 42 companies hold 1.3 million Bitcoin worth of 65 billion US dollar. Since companies, MicroStrategy shifted a lot of its treasury reserve into Bitcoin, a great number of companies have followed the firm's lead. According to the web portal bitcointreasuries.org, data shows that 42 companies are now represented on the list, and the businesses hold more than 65 billion worth of Bitcoin. The corporate Bitcoin stash 6.43% out of 21 million capped supply. 21 million is not out yet. We are about 18 million, 18.6 million, something like that. But we looking at the 21 million, and this is already what they have. At the end of 2020, 29 firms held around 1.1 million Bitcoin, worth more than 30 billion using exchange rates on December 28th. Moreover, at the time, the 29 companies owned 5.48% of the entire 21 million Bitcoin supply. Today, according to Bitcoin treasuries, the statistics, the number have changed a great deal. There is now 42 companies listed on the web portal showcasing firms from all around the world that hold Bitcoin treasuries. And actually, if you go here on this website, but maybe the letters are just too small, so let's zoom in for you. So obviously here you can see MicroStrategy. Here are the companies. As here on the top, then we have Tesla, Square, Galaxy Digital Holdings, and here what you can see how much they have invested into Bitcoin. So MicroStrategy, according to companies, is the leading one, and this is how much the value it is on the present price. And here when you go down, we have talked about 65 billion US dollar, but as soon as we check this out, it's already above 66. So this is how it is growing. And I think this is key, definitely, that there are more and more companies who are actually waiting on the sidelines, waiting for the right moment. And there are many, financial leaders, they think they should make their move and move into Bitcoin. Just like, this guy, for instance, Kevin O'Leary, he's a guy who was against totally Bitcoin, and now he's saying that 3% of his portfolio is in Bitcoin. As you can see here, Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, has begun investing into Bitcoin. Having previously called the cryptocurrency garbage, he has now changed his mind and believes that cryptocurrencies are here to stay. He's also getting used to the volatility of Bitcoin and believes that institutional investors are willing to hold through price fluctuation. He's saying here that I'm fascinated. I'm investing. I'm holding 3% weighting in between Ethereum and Bitcoin. The volatility sickness me, but I'm getting used to it. Right. So guys, if you are, traditional investors on the stock market, yes, this kind of volatility is something different. You have to get used to it. But at the end of the day, if this guy is doing 3% of its portfolio, not all in, nothing like that, just a minor part of the portfolio into Bitcoin, Ethereum, for instance, in his case, could be actually life-changing in long term. So we see how it works. Okay, and now let's move on to the third news, which is all about that New York Attorney General is saying that play by the rules or we will shut you down. So warning the crypto industry, basically. So everything looking fine, everything looking green, things just work out for Bitcoin, and I have talked about now many great news. But we have to be aware of other things. So things which make life a bit difficult in crypto, and this is also part of it, so we have to talk about it. Here's this article. Play by the rules or we will shut you down, saying, New York Attorney General to crypto industry. And, Letitia James said her office was sending a clear message to the entire industry. New York Attorney General Letitia James is advising members of crypto industry and investors to stay vigilant against participating in or becoming a victim of illegal activities. And according to them, basically issued an alert to crypto investors today, warning them to exercise extreme caution when investing in virtual currencies. She referred to cryptocurrencies as high risk, unstable investment that could result in devastating losses. Devastating losses. That's the one. Yeah. She said that her office had ended both Bitfinex and Tether's illegal activities in New York, a reference to the company agreeing to pay the state 18.5 million in damages last week, as we know. As part of the settlement, the AG's office will require Bitfinex and Tether to provide extensive report on its finance and stop serving customers in New York. So they're getting harsh. And just think about it, that, this is how it started. But what's happening with Tether, it's important because these guys, okay, they said, okay, you cannot trade in New York and then you have to pay this penalty. But what if, some bigger authorities also pick up the case and going after Tether and some others. So this game is not finished yet. And this is the, what's happening with Tether. It's also an important part. We have to be careful and we have to watch out. Yes, there are many great signs about Bitcoin and crypto industry, and this is good, but we shouldn't forget about the other side, those who want to put those rules on the industry. What kind of rules we will get, how we can live with it, how we can live next to each other side by side, with the present financial system and with this new financial system, CeFi, DeFi, and so on and so forth. So this is something which will get smoother and smoother in the next couple of years. Fingers crossed everything works out pretty well. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you would like to educate yourself, you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel because I put these videos on YouTube every weekday, the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Check out, the links below. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video so it gets to more people on YouTube, and also check out the links. For instance, there is a free course how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So many other useful links. Guys, I wish you a great day. Educate yourself. Whatever you hear here is not financial advice, but I wish you a great investment, whatever you do. And tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So have a good one. Bye-bye.